I came into the United States in 1991 with a dream to further advance my career, as I felt there were plenty of opportunities and freedom of choice to pursue my passion and work in the medical field. I studied traditional Chinese medicine and completed my medical degree at an early age and worked for 10 years as cardiologist in China. In the US, I worked in biomedical research for cancer and autoimmune disorder, as well as clinical trials until I passed United States licensing medical exam in 1997. That's when I found my passion for integrated Western and Chinese medicine practice, and I completed my Chinese medicine doctorate degree here in the US. Western medicine is based on anatomy and biochemistry, seeking tangible evidence for diagnosis and using drugs, radiation, and surgery for treating symptoms and diseases. Chinese medicine is a complete system of medicine with its own ways of diagnosis, treatment, prognosis, and therapies using acupuncture, herbs, qigong therapy, and food medicine therapy that has evolved over thousands of years. In Chinese medicine, the body is viewed as an energetic system for dynamic balance, qi, which can be translated as energy or life force, flows in the regular patterns through the system of meridians to all parts of the body. When there is abundant qi and flows freely, there's a harmony and a balance in the body for maximum performance and health. Otherwise, there's a little qi and blockage that can lead to disorders and diseases. I'm very fortunate to have had the opportunities to work in various fields of medicine since I was a teenager in China, treating disorders in poor rural farming area with my limited skills in acupuncture, and then practicing integrated medicine in cardiology after graduating medical school. After coming to the US, I was able to experience bioscience research at a cellular level to search the cure for cancer and autoimmune disorders, and later work on clinical trials in hospitals. All those experiences enable me to understand the human body in a complete perspective, allow me to form a natural treatment plan to address all issues related to body, mind, and spirit. These days, I am focused on promoting Chinese food therapy. Different cultures and regions refer to it by different names, like food medicines, diet therapies, and culinary medicine. Chinese food therapy is one of the most important part of the whole traditional Chinese medicine system. Herbs and food came from the same source, all from the nature. Traditional Chinese medicine classifies herbs by its taste, temperature, and energy direction to classify food in the same way. Food therapy not only uses herbs to assist the healing process, but also to prevent the recurrence of the disorder. Herbs have been used for centuries in Chinese food therapy to promote well-being and longevity, as well as enhance beauty and balance emotion. We call it Yang Sheng. That's why we prescribe food therapy for both healing and well-being based on the individual's body condition. This is something that cannot be done through Western medicine. I have been prescribing and recommending Chinese food therapy to all my patients along with herbal medicine and acupuncture since I started my practice here in San Diego for over 15 years. I have prescribed hundreds of recipes to treat various disorders and for well-being, but my practice was limited to my patients. Since there wasn't any complete systematic Chinese food therapy book in the US, I felt it was important to share my knowledge and wisdom of Chinese food therapy to benefit everyone in different parts of the world. That is why I decided to write and publish my first book titled Chinese Food Therapy for Self-Healing. It is organized in a way that most people are familiar with, so it's easy to choose the right food therapy. In addition to food therapy, I had been teaching and practicing Tai Chi over 35 years. I offer free Tai Chi classes every week as a way to give them back to our community for their health and well-being. My second book titled Chinese Food Therapy for Beauty and Longevity not only prescribe food therapy for well-being, skin, hair, and weight control, but it is also like an encyclopedia for health lifestyle practice across all culture for longevity, 养生 of the mind, body, and spirit. If anyone is interested in getting a copy of my book, they are available on my website, Amazon, and iTunes.